Hi, this is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and you're at Comics Online.
What memories come to mind first and foremost when you think back to your time on the show?
Just what a great time it was, and my feeling of experimentation and watching something when we would watch rough cuts and it would all come together, and the excitement of like what comes next. I remember I'd be watching rough cuts with Bruce or with Alan, and music and effects hadn't been added to it, but it looked so good, and it would be like, okay, we pulled it off. What's the next one we're going to do? And that's, I think, my fondest memory and my greatest pleasure was at that time there was always the next one to do, and that was great. I miss it. I would love to do it again, but we have these 109 episodes, and I just think they're great.
Young Justice came back. Maybe a Batman the Animated Series can come back. There's always hope.
Well, you never say never.
Never say never. Maybe favorite arc, favorite episode that you personally got to pitch or develop?
Well, I was very lucky in the fact that Alan and Bruce and Eric would tend to go for most of my ideas, and even the bizarre ones. I remember when I wrote the later episode, Over the Edge, it was something I wanted to do, and we had done the dream story before in Perchance to Dream, and I was going, it isn't a dream story, but it's kind of that story where you can just do whatever, the final Batman story, and I always think that's kind of the easiest story to write, is because you can end the legend. But I thought, how can I do it in a way that they're not going to shoot it down in pitch form, like, we've done the fake out type thing. And I thought, but it's not really a fake out, so I had to write it. I wrote it as an outline, and I handed it in, and then they both put notes on it, and they said, yeah, do it. But I think they had to see it and I couldn't pitch it because they had to know that it would work, and that there actually would be a win for the audience and a takeaway for the audience at the end.
Great.
From leaping tall buildings to going off like gamma bombs. Switch your internet browser to ComicsOnline.com.